Hello friends, welcome to my corner. My name's Kit, and today we are playing Nancy Drew, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. It's a game made by Her Interactive, I believe in 2004, but it could also be 2006. So anyway, let's just dive right in. Let's do Senior Detective.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone down.
Oh, she's so creepy.
She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Who's there? Hello? There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room?
Okay.
It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
A+. Okay. Okay. 5 seconds in, we're already struggling. Okay, that's fine. I want to get out. How do I get, oh.
Something fits in here, but what? Something fits in here.
Okay, not that. Alright. I've only played this game one other time, and I got to the part where things start hitting the fan, and then my game did not save, so this is certainly new for me.
A tripod? For a camera, maybe?
Alright, isn't there a book or something that I'm supposed to be getting? Oh, there it is. How do I get up there? Ah.
John Pendleton.
This looks like it's going to be useful. Interesting. Okay, what a story. Alright. The internet? Alright, no, we're fine. Alright. Let's get out of this room, because I don't think at this point we know anything, so...
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Okay. Hashtag me in school. Solid. Already getting a key. Boom.
The key fits, but it won't turn. some kind of grease in there first.
Okay. Oh, put this back.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Okay, seems like we got some marital issues.
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
Okay, this one sounds a little rude in my opinion, so let's go with, so how are you feeling?
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like...
Ominous
I feel
giggle.
like something really strange is happening.
Okay.
Could you be more specific?
Could I be more specific? Ah, the ace detective is grilling me for details. I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry, but that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now
Mommy, can I come in?
no, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
This one also sounds a little rude, so I'm gonna go with, please Linda, just tell me what's wrong.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Alright. So let's continue searching the house. Let's check out what this, it's over here.
Oh, it's just a parrot. No, you didn't. What's your name? Okay, I got it right. Lulu.
Alright.
Do you by any chance know
It's very
that-
strange.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Equinoctium vernum.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice. The shortest day is Bruga, the winter solstice. Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
Bye, bird.
Bob's your uncle.
Okay, what a very strange opening question to ask a bird, but okay, that's fine.
There goes my cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petchel. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
I think this might be a better.
Literally speaking, no. But I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Okay. I think he's in Italy, but let's go ahead and ask this question.
He was called to Rome.
Yeah.
As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda. Although,
Although what?
Although, what?
Okay, and then who is
Who
Mrs. Drake?
exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. Taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
That's trippy.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Okay. Okay. We talk to this guy.
Ah yes, are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Agency?
Agency?
Oh dear, you're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
How about this one?
I'm Nancy Drew. What are you working on?
I'm researching the Penvillen family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillens. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Family treasure?
So I think that's the whole point of this game.
The Penvillens have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Penvillen closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Penvillen, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650. Quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Okay, who is that guy?
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the US.
That's right, they don't.
Penvillen was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Some kind of scandal. Let me know more
Imagine
about that.
some kind of scandal with the Penvillen family?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
I just realized all my questions have just been repeating. Never mind. It's fine.
Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillen, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillen secret.
Okay, now we talk about
When I
that.
was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really?
Really?
Ordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvillen, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Very funny. I'll let you get back to your work.
Ballet!
Okay, so now we look at the computer, which I know we can't get into yet, but
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvillen was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
okay. That's very
I
creepy.
couldn't quite track the provenance of that piece, but Philippe must have brought it back from the New World. He became quite wealthy as a merchant in the Americas and restored Blackmoor's original splendor after it had been abandoned for years. His daughter Penelope continued the renovation, commissioning the construction of this library by Roger Vizier, who built a similar one for the French general Jean Leboeuf.
Yeah, that thing's gonna haunt me in my nightmares tonight. That's alright.
À tes souhaits.
Merci.
Man, what is it with games I keep playing and the characters having, like, sneezing problems? Okay. So now we go to the conservatory, which is this gray door right here. Okay. This is a beautiful conservatory, I will say. It's gorgeous. Okay. Alright.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Okay. Don't know what that has anything to do with anything quite yet.
Doesn't work.
Okay. I see, so that must be the well. Okay, let's talk.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Alright.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
No, that was my brother's toy.
This place must have quite a history.
Probably that Nigel
Where can I
character.
learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's going to write a book about our family history.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Goodbye.
Run along.
Interesting. Okay.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
It is beautiful in here, I will say. I mean, it is cool. Alright, so now I think we gotta go talk to the creepy girl, because now it's like 2, I think, in the game. So... okay. Which is back up this way. Yeah.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
Oh my, you're so creepy.
I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
She looks like she's from the same production line as those Chucky dolls. Although manages to be even creepier. That's alright.
Not right now. Maybe later. I'd like to ask some questions first.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
You know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Did you recognize her?
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Not right now, but maybe later.
You can come in anytime you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mommy feel better.
She's so creepy. Okay, so there is actually some things in here that we need to pick up. Okay, thank you for that.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, alright?
Again, another...
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Interesting. Okay.
I totally love that show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
That voice line seemed a bit forced. That's okay. Aida! That is a good, good musical. I think there's something here as well.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Tell me about Randolph.
Randolph the Red, so named for
Randolph
his
the
bright red hair,
Red?
was considered a hero at the Battle of Poitiers. For his heroism, King Edward III awarded him with the lands in the region called Penvelin. That's how we got our name.
Randolph the Red-Coated Soldier. Okay.
Odo. That's an odd name.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
I think these are cool. If, like, mythological creatures were real, I would want to be one of these. Okay, we need this.
His phone number just might come in handy.
Alright. Oops. Okay, anything on this bookshelf? There's this. Oh goodness, what is that? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Okay, so here's
I
where...
use that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty.
Nasty.
Like I would eat mealworms.
Yep, but you got salami here, and you got salsa and crackers. I mean, come on, dude. Got an easy... Those ovens.
Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
Another
What
book.
is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather. Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
Sure, dude. I have no idea who that is. Okay. So we'll need that. I wish we could, like, pick these things up and take them with us, but that's okay. Anything else in this room?
That was written by Charles Penvelin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
Alright, so I think this is as good as we're gonna get for right now in this room. Thank you everyone so much for joining my corner today. things are already getting a bit interesting. And I'll see you guys in the next video.